I think environment is actually very important when it comes to the quality of work that you can output. For example, I grew up in the Boston area, and in the winters it gets dark at 4 o'clock. It's always cold. You don't go outside. There's never really any sun. So I remember vividly during the spring. That's when I would always start to feel very motivated. And later in life, I start to realize that's because of the sun and the weather and the external environment made me want to eat healthier, work out more, be better from a productivity and pretty much every standpoint. It made me want to exercise more. Now that I'm living in Arizona and it's 75 to 80 degrees and beautiful out, actually my first time cooking since I've been in Arizona. I made a ribeye. Uh, it's incredible how your quality of life increases just from something as simple as the sun and how that impacts you from the amount of output you can have for work. Today, I've just had nonstop great ideas for how I'm going to position my business over the next few months. It's just constant now. Every single day, I'm making huge tailwinds as to what the future of my business is going to look like, and that is a wonderful feeling. The results have been spectacular. It is very hard to not have your ego be out of control. I think the reason why it's easy to be low is because I put so much pressure on myself for every single thing to perform so ridiculously good that even when something performs really good that is outpacing my clients' expectations, it's never outpacing mine. I always think things should do a million times better. Because I know that they could, because they've been done by other people better. Therefore, it is my lack of ability that prevents it from doing better. That I always take 100% self accountability. But anyway, external environments, even just where you live, now, not even from a perspective of the weather, but when I am home, because I grew up and I would always eat chips or eat a ton of junk food. When I'm home, for some reason, my body instantly reacts like, "Hey, I should eat that." Whereas when I'm living in Arizona right now, I'm not. I'm eating relatively, really quite healthy. So changing your environment can also have a very large impact on changing your behavior, and it can be for an extreme benefit or for a negative if you kind of slip into a negative position. So just don't let it slip into a negative position. But energy levels are through the roof when you eat healthy, get vitamin D, work out. Doing that alone is going to drastically impact how much output you can produce when you're working or even trying to work or coming up with an idea so you can do something. It seems like we're being like micro poisoned with the food that we eat, with the situations that we're in, where we're sitting inside all day in school or at work or whatever it really is. It's just preventing, at least I think it was preventing me from really making strides. Now, all people really do is you either go to school, you go to work, you go straight home, you start watching Netflix, or you start playing video games, and you do that every single day while you eat terribly high just garbage food. And I think people wonder why their life sucks. When if you just fix those things, your life will get exponentially better very quickly without anything else really changing. I don't really know what the hell to talk about today. All I did is I woke up, I went to the gym. At first, I did a shit ton of work in the morning, went to the gym, did work, went to go play pickleball for a long period of time, came back, did work, actually, no, I went grocery shopping for the first time since I've been in Arizona. I've been here for a month and a half. Cooked a ribeye, that instantly makes your energy go up. Unlike all I had was a ribeye and a baked potato. I know if the carnivores out there would say, "Dude, you shouldn't have a baked potato." Fuck you. I'm gonna. Uh, but eating a very high protein meal like that, my energies are actually re-up. Everything I've been doing has been working very, very well. And for me, that's what scares me. I am much more comfortable when things are not going well, and I can take accountability, and then I can just work 100 times harder. It feels very, very good that things are working out. But it scares me too, because I have a feeling that it could all be taken in a second and it was pure luck. So I just try and constantly remind myself, dude, you're not smart. You're getting 100% lucky with everything that's happening. Don't be a fucking idiot and calm down that damn ego. Also, a while ago I said that driving a nice car doesn't make you happy. I would take that back. The car that I'm driving is making me just ridiculously happy recently, with it being like 78 degrees and sunny in Arizona when you're driving with the tops down, and it is a remarkable feeling. Uh, and it is opening the doors to a lot of new relationships. I've met a lot of really cool guys who are doing some incredible things, and if they know what car it is, then they know how rare it is. A lot of people said, "Hey, I used to have a 63." I was like, "Oh yeah, what year do you?" I have a 57. It is opening up a lot of doors to potential new work or even just new friendships. So I would say that it's definitely worth it. Uh, I don't know. I'm just fucking talking to talk right now because I have to make a video every day for 1,000 days. I would recommend my last two videos were very in depth with actual content. This is just kind of throwing throwing shit up against the wall because I don't really want to talk about anything too sophisticated right now. Anyway, throwaway video.